Sue Serio is here. How many years you been here, Sue?
1997. You do the math.
Okay, right.
That's about 27 years. Yeah.
You are not going to be with us for about a month, and you want to tell the viewers why.
Yes, I wanted to explain it ahead of time, so that you would know that I didn't retire or anything else bad happened. What happened is I had my annual mammogram not too long ago, and it showed a little spot. After the biopsy, that spot was found to be malignant. So now, what do you do when that happens to you in your annual mammogram? Well, you get the best surgeon you can to come on in and get it out of there. And this is my surgeon, Dr. Julia Chu. She is a professor of surgery and the director of breast surgery at the Abramson Cancer Center. And research, too. You've done all that research, and that's at Penn Medicine, of course.
Welcome, Dr. Chu, and thank you for taking care of our friend Sue.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
When I asked you to be with us today, you said, I just don't want women to be afraid. So when you get a diagnosis like I just did, tell me what happens next.
So if you get an abnormal mammograms, the first step is to think about how the biopsy is going to be done. The radiologist will talk to you and schedule a biopsy, and then you get scheduled. And then you get scheduled to see one of the breast surgeons at Penn Medicine.
Like you. So, and you said that it's all about early detection. And it's the whole reason I wanted to do this on TV, because you said it's so important. Why is it so important?
Breast cancer screening saves lives, so it's really important for women to have the screening mammogram starting at age 40, because it's been shown to save lives. And tell everybody that you know that when they reach 40, they should start having the mammogram.
What would have happened if I had missed this? If I had put off my mammogram, if I decided not to do it maybe for a year or even 2 years? What would have happened to this tiny little spot? How big was it? Like, it's like 5 millimeters, you said?
5 millimeters, so it's tiny and it's caught early. So breast cancer can start to get bigger, and when they get bigger, lumpectomy may not be an option, so some women might have to have a mastectomy. And if you wait even longer, some breast cancer can metastasize, so at that point, it's harder to treat. Yes.
Yeah, so the longer you go, the harder it is to treat.
So how'd you find out?
It was my annual screening.
There you go.
I am over 40, and I do go every year. Did you find, doctor, that a lot of people skipped their screenings during the pandemic?
We did find, and then they all caught up after the pandemic, and then we did see some breast cancer that are slightly larger.
Wow, because people waited. They
put
it off. Yeah, so that's what this is all about. It's about early detection. Tell me why you decided to have this as your specialty, doctor.
I've wanted to do cancer-related care. I mean, a physician since I was 7, because I was 7. My grandmother had lung cancer, and I actually kind of made a promise to myself when she lost the battle that I want to do this.
Isn't that wonderful?
Dedicate your life.
That personal story like that. And now you're helping people all the time, and hopefully will help somebody by getting the message out about early detection. So again, it's women over 40, right?
Yes.
And what do? We would just make our appointment every year.
Yes, screening mammogram every year. But don't forget, if you have any symptoms, even before 40, talk to your healthcare provider, and we'll work. Some women under 40 still can have mammogram.
And what about family history? If you have a family history of
you
it?
better go earlier.
Yes, so talk to your healthcare provider. We can start screening early.
Yeah, and there are all kinds of tests. I took the test for the gene, for the BRCA gene, and luckily I don't have it, but it's a good thing to know as you move forward with your process of what happens next.
So you're getting the lumpectomy, are you?
Yeah. It's happening on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So doctor will be well rested after the holiday weekend.
Please.
Your first surgery of the day, right?
Yes, we'll take great care of you.
Why do you think people hesitate to get a mammogram?
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
But it's diagnostic tool it's the best one you have, right, doctor?
It's standard of care. Gold standard is to get a mammogram, but we have other imaging modalities such as ultrasound and breast MRI. So talk to your doctor about that.
And it saves your life.
That's right.
Yep.
It can save a life.
It's worth a few minutes of being uncomfortable to get a diagnosis early. So I'm going to be fine, right, doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
And look, sometimes they have free screening.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. at the Abramson Cancer Center. Thank you so much.
And there's some that are coming up. So here's just some of the breast cancer screening events that are coming up in September.
All different places. We are so lucky in the Philadelphia area to have amazing healthcare systems. It really is. I think that we're so fortunate. I certainly feel fortunate to have found you, doctor, and I think everything's going to be okay, but I'm going to be gone for about a month. I'll be back in October.
And we're going to
Can
miss
you stand it without me?
Well, I can't, actually. My gosh.
But
you're
if
the
it means that
mainstay.
you're going to be okay, then we'll have to make do.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're so busy, doctor, for
thank you.
getting the word out there about screenings.
All right, get some sleep, Dr. Chu.
Yeah, thank you.
You got to take care of our girl.
Come right back.
Yes, thank you.
So it's 2